NASA announced today that they want the first person on Mars to be a woman. I'm pretty sure they're just doing it so there's someone there to have dinner ready when the men get there. My girlfriend found lipstick in my jacket pocket this evening. I just told her straight up that I was cheating. She's a little bit mad, but it's still better than her finding out that I'm moonlighting selling Avon products. I introduced my girlfriend to my family last night at dinner. My wife was not happy at all. Oh. What's the difference between a tire and 365 used condoms? One is a good year, the other one is a great year. My girlfriend sent me a text message yesterday and it said, "I can't do it anymore. We have to break up." I thought about it and thought to myself, I wonder what I did this time. Another message came in from her that said, "Ignore the other message. It was for somebody else." Oh. I was having a drink with a friend and I told him that I slept with my wife before marriage and I asked him if he did that too. He says, "I don't know. Do you have a picture of her?" Two cannibals are eating a clown and one of them looks up at the other one and he says, "Does this guy taste funny to you?" My doctor said I need to eat healthier. I said, "No." He said the last person who didn't take his advice ended up dying shortly afterwards. And I said, okay. And he says, "Yeah, he died in a plane crash." I told him it didn't sound really related to his advice. And he says, "Don't argue with me. I'm the one that crashed the plane." A pair of cows are standing around in a field and one of them looks at the other one and he says, "Have you heard about the mad cow disease that's going around?" The other cow looks over at him and he says, "Yeah, I sure am glad I'm a penguin." A kid walks into a barber shop and the barber leans over to a customer and he says, "Watch this. This is the dumbest kid in the world. Let me show you." And he takes $1 out and puts it in one hand and then he takes 2 quarters and puts them in the other. And he walks over to the kid and he tells him to pick which one, and whichever one he picks he can keep. The kid takes the 2 quarters and leaves. The barber looks at the customer and he says, "What did I tell you? We do this every day and he never takes the $1." A short while later, the customer sees the kid walking out of an ice cream shop and he says, "I've got to ask, why did you take the 2 quarters and not the $1?" And the kid takes a lick of his ice cream and he says, "When I take the $1, the game's over." The world's pretty different now. I remember when I was a kid, you could go into a store with $1 and you could get a soda and some candy and a bag of chips and some ice cream. You can't do that anymore. There are cameras everywhere. A man runs into a bar and he's all out of breath and he says, "Give me 10 whiskeys fast." The bartender pours 10 whiskeys as fast as he can and the man drinks them as fast as he pours them. The bartender says, "What's your hurry?" And the man says, "You'd drink fast too if you have what I have." And the bartender says, "Oh, sorry to hear that. What do you have?" The man says, 15 cents, and then goes running out the door.